Elena's big Street Fighter 6 gameplay trailer just dropped, and there's so much to talk about.
Yes! Yes!
Let's jump right into the most important takeaways from the new trailer. Capcom has finally revealed the second and final playable stage being added to Street Fighter 6 in Season 2. Those who purchased the Year 2 Ultimate Pass were promised 2 new stages this season, and following the Pow Pow Cafe 6 stage, an SNK-inspired backdrop that was released alongside Terry, we now have confirmation that the second playable battleground will be tied to Elena. Reniala Remains is Elena's Street Fighter 6 stage. Set in the plains of Africa, players will engage in battle on this nighttime landscape as wildlife roams around in the background and a large glowing full moon sits prominently above the action. This stage shares several similarities to Elena's stage from back in Street Fighter 4. The fan-favorite Solar Eclipse stage also pit players into the plains of Africa, but took place during the daytime. Throughout the match, the sun would slowly be eclipsed, and just like in Street Fighter 6, we could see a variety of different animals in the background, both minding their own business and also watching the fight. As expected, Elena's classic costume returns in Street Fighter 6 in the form of her outfit too. The retro digs were shown off in the gameplay trailer, swapping out Elena's new design for her old school Street Fighter 3/Street Fighter 4 getup. Elena's outfit 2 changes her hairstyle to her shorter hairdo from previous Street Fighter titles, and also dresses her in her white bikini-style outfit complete with the colorful bands on her arms, neck, wrists, legs, and ankles. As with all Outfit 2 costumes in Street Fighter 6, Elena's can be earned in-game by maxing out your bond with her in World Tour mode, or purchased outright using fighter coins in the in-game shop. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of what Elena can actually do in Street Fighter 6. While several of Elena's classic special moves like Scratch Wheel and Rhino Horn return, it's her new Lynx Song that stands out and should put fear into Fireball users. Lynx Song is essentially a command dash special move that can be followed up with 4 different attacks. When Elena uses this move, she spins forward close to the ground, which is invincible to projectiles. And from this maneuver, she can opt to use her different attack options or just use the empty spin to get in close. Her follow-up attacks include Leopard Snap, a long-reaching attack useful for getting in, Harvest Circle, a kick that launches opponents into the air and maintains invincibility to projectiles, Mallet Smash, her classic overhead kick that can evade low-hitting attacks, and finally Lynx Whirl, an attack that adds a second spin to her Lynx Song, which she can then follow up with any of the above 3 attacks for a more powerful version of each special move. The boosted Lynx Whirl version of Leopard Snap makes the move plus on both hit and block, meaning she gets more advantage when it lands, giving her better combo options, and makes it not only safe on block, but also allows Elena to keep her turn on offense. Boosted Harvest Circle gives her a better juggle, allowing more time for a follow-up. And Boosted Mallet Smash makes the move faster and is plus on hit and block. Capcom also explained that the Overdrive version of Lynx Song provides all of the buffs of Lynx Whirl, but without requiring the second spin. This means she gets those buffs for each of the aforementioned attacks without being as telegraphed as they normally would be. Her new Command Dash also has a presence in one of her returning special moves. Spinning Scythe is back and, like in past games, sees Elena hit the opponent with a series of spinning kicks. Here in Street Fighter 6, she can now cancel the move midway through with her forward spin, and follow up with any of the previously discussed follow-ups. At one point in the trailer, we see Elena hit the normal version of Spinning Scythe, and after 2 hits cancels with an empty spin forward, successfully baiting and blocking a reversal ODDP from Akuma. This spin cancel is also shown to add more to her combo repertoire, meaning it will likely be a useful tool not only for tacking on damage, but also for offensive pressure and mix-ups. The trailer also confirmed that Elena does indeed have an invincible reversal in the Overdrive version of her Scratch Wheel. Street Fighter 4 fans collectively got hit with the post-credits jump scare at the end of Elena's new gameplay trailer. It's official. Healing is back. What once was one of Ultra Street Fighter 4's most problematic Ultras is now back to being a super in Street Fighter 6. However, Elena's healing doesn't act as a full super in its own right. During her level 2 super, Revival Dance, Elena has the option to do away with the final big hit of the attack in exchange for healing. Essentially, she gives up damage to replenish some of her health. At this time, we don't know how much health she actually regenerates using this option. Based on what we see in the trailer, it also appears as though healing is part of the level 2 super animation. So unlike Street Fighter 4 and Third Strike before it, players won't have the chance to try and hit Elena out of the maneuver to cut her healing short. Capcom has announced that a major balance patch is set to be included with the update that brings Elena into the fold. The company has already gone ahead and confirmed that there will be changes for all 25 of the current Street Fighter 6 characters, which means your main is going to be seeing balance tweaks here pretty soon. That means you too, Jamie players.
Not good enough. Damn it!
There are several frontrunners in the game right now that are likely to receive nerfs, including Season 2 DLC fighter Mai, whose Overdrive Phantos is said to be a bit too overwhelming by some players. Other top tiers such as Rashid still likely need aspects of their game toned down, like his level 2 super, which is often considered to be the best level 2 super in the entire game. And if we're being really honest with ourselves here, mi gente, Akuma probably needs a nerf or 5. And will we finally get some legitimate, useful buffs for Lily? Probably not. Elena and the new balance update are set to release on June 5th, the same day the Street Fighter 6 Years 1 and 2 Fighters Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2. Overall, Elena is looking like another great addition to the Street Fighter 6 roster. Her character model and animations look great in motion, and her outfit too looks like an incredibly faithful recreation of her original look. She has long-reaching normals with seemingly great range on them, normals that move her forward and backward which add to her excellent mobility, tons of juggle and combo ability, some potentially scary offensive pressure and mix-ups with her various overheads and spin cancels, plenty of anti-fireball options with some of them traveling far across the screen, and of course, healing. What do you think of Elena's gameplay in Street Fighter 6? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel on your way out.